People choose to be ordinary by not choosing to be extraordinary. People choose to be ordinary by not making a choice to be extraordinary. Hello friends, this is Rajeshwar here, RC, and I have a gift to offer to you. This gift would enable you to make a choice to be extraordinary. I'm sure you are willing to and you are excited to grab this gift. Friends, I have been doing a lots of research over a period of so many years. This research has been on the topic called as life excellence. Life excellence. And I am doing this research by means of reading various n number of books from so many great authors, listening to wise old people, seniors, experienced people, successful people, following so many good YouTube channels, then following motivational seminars, attending motivational seminars. I am personally taking life and business coaching. So by means of all these and my own ability, the thought process which I am adding up into it, all this research has helped me to compile this gift, and today I am presenting this gift to you, which will definitely enable you to be extraordinary. The first point which I want to talk to you about is daily routine. In our journey to choose to be extraordinary, the first thing which we should watch out for is our daily routine. And you will be surprised with my next question or the next reference which I am giving. If you tell me about your daily routine minutely means what you do throughout the day, how you spend the day hour by hour, minutely, I'll be able to give you the prediction where you would be at the end of one day, at the end of 1 week, at the end of a month, at the end of a quarter, at the end of a year, at the end of a decade, or even for that matter, at the end of 3 decades, that is 30-40 years, where you would end up in your life. I can predict that if you tell me your daily routine minutely, and we'll talk about this in detail in a minute or two. The second part is about habits. And once again, I am going to throw a surprise at you. If I ask you, what is the first thing that you do when you know you have 1 minute free, extra time of 1 minute free, or 15 minutes free time, or 1 hour free time, or a session's free time? It could be post-lunch session, it could be any session which gets cancelled and you know you have 2-3 hours free time, or it could be 1 day free, it could be a holiday, it could be a weekend day. And what choices you make when you know that you have some free amount of time. Now let's take these two success drivers, that is daily routine and habits, and put them in right context. It all starts with making a choice to be extraordinary in a certain field. That certain field could be any. Say for example, you'd like to be extraordinarily healthy individual. You'd like to have an extraordinarily happy family life. You'd like to be extraordinarily successful. You'd like to contribute to the society extraordinary level. So it all starts with making a choice, setting a goal to be extraordinary in a certain field. Once we have chosen to be extraordinary in a certain field, as I said, it could be financial, it could be academic success for students, it could be health for everybody, it could be family for everybody, it could be social contribution for someone, it could be spirituality for someone. Whatever kind of goals which we have decided, we need to make that goal as a part of our daily routine, as an integral part of our habits. That is how we are going to move forward. And all these starts with writing those goals on a piece of paper. And when I say making it a part of your daily routine or habits, starts with reading out those goals every day in the morning. I mean to say, every day you get up, you get freshened up, and then you talk to you. First thing you do is go through the goals. Read those goals. Deeply feel the goal. Say for example, I have a goal. I want to be a family man. I want to give financial and time freedom to my family. That would be a gift from me. That is one of my goals. I want to be healthy. I want to be one of the best speakers, Marathi speakers specifically, who is talking about career and life consultation. So I have all these goals written on a piece of paper, and every day I put a hand on my heart and I read these goals, I feel these goals. Then the second part comes, कि I make these goals as a part of my daily routine. So to have it as an integral part of daily routine, what I do is I keep telling myself why these goals are important to me. You also need to do the same thing so that your goal would always be with you. They would keep traveling with you, and that is very, very, very important, my friends. So every day after reading the goals, feeling the goals, you should tell yourself why these goals matter to you. What is the significance of goal? The why has to be clear. Why you must achieve these goals. Unless and until you have a clear why, the passion would not come in, my friends. And once you have reminded yourself why you want to achieve these goals, then you can move to the next level. That level is giving a specific time allocation for the actions which help you to attain these goals in your daily schedule. This is called as time blocking. Block the time. Say for example, I told you, okay, I have certain goals. So what would I do? I'll show you my diary in a bit, or it would reflect here. My diary page would reflect here. Today's 9th August diary page would reflect here. I would show you. I would block the time. 1 hour for badminton, 1 hour for meditation, 1 hour with family, for my daughters and all, for my mom, for my spouse. 1 hour in the morning session and 1 hour in the evening session for knowledge building. Of course, I am writing a book, I am practicing. So I have a specific time blocked every day. And then everything else follows. So every day I am ensuring that the priority is given to a task which takes me in or which helps me in my journey to be extraordinary in those 2-3 fields. Say for example, I want to be a Marathi orator 1, I want to be healthy 2, I want to have a great family life 3. So every day I have a specific actions allocated time zone for these actions which take me towards to become extraordinary in those 2-3 subset. Friends, it's important to understand why I am asking you to block the time for actions which take you towards your goal. Because we give priority, whatever we give priority to, we schedule those things. So we schedule what is important. And whatever we schedule, we get it done. Anything that is not scheduled will not be done. So if you are not scheduling actions which propel you towards making you an extraordinary individual in one field, if that is not scheduled, how are you going to get there? And this is very important thing, my friends. We need to be aware of this. And this brings me to the point 2, which I spoke to you about. What would you do if you have 1 minute, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 1 session, 1 day free? Remember, friends, the people who have a clear why would use each and every moment, each and every 15-hour slot, 1 hour slot, session or a day to do the activities which propel them in the direction of their goals. So I'm talking about you have buffer free time which you are using to propel yourself towards your goals to be extraordinary in a certain field. People who do not have a clear why I have a goal and why I want to achieve that goal, people without unclear goal or without a clear concept of why the goal is important, would bargain time, effort and energy for the things from the outside influence or outside world. For example, I'll use Hindi here कि चल यार एक कप चाय पीते हैं, चल यार क्या चल रहा है, और थोड़ा बैठते हैं, बात करते हैं. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि socializing is not important. I am saying you should know whether it is on your priority list or not. I have seen people literally killing their time, a time which can be used to make them a genius, an extraordinary individual, and move to that extraordinary genius level. They end up wasting that time by allocating it to non-priority zones which are enforced on them by the outside world. For example, say 1 minute free time and people start looking at Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram images, and they start counting likes. Keep counting likes, no doubt, and it's good thing to do, and you would remain ordinary counting likes of extraordinary peoples. It's important, friend, to have that clear why and schedule it. Have a habit. If you ask me, I get a 1 minute free, I'll just, 1 minute is very small, I'll just try to recapitulate. I'll try to rehearse what has gone through, what exactly we are into. I'll think about that moment. If I get 15 minutes free time, I'll revisit my to-do list. I'll revisit important things which I can do. If I get 1 hour free time, I would definitely use half of that for meditation. If I get 1 full day's time, I would allocate that among these priorities. One of them is health, one of them is family, one of them is, of course, being a speaker, which would take me. Of course, there is a hidden big goal, financial freedom and business development. Being a successful speaker takes me there. So I would invest into that. Most people would end up watching movies, news, blah, 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 everything, or time pass activities which are compelled on them by outside world, and thereby they do not move towards extraordinary achievements in life, which I call as life excellence, and they are depriving themselves from life excellence. And finally, friends, we would like to move to the last part of the day, which is called as time for reflection. A person who wants to be an extraordinary person in a certain field, chosen field, would definitely take out 10 minutes at the end of the day to reflect at his or her day, how it has been. That individual would praise himself, put a pat on back, and say, well done, today you have propelled yourself towards that goals. If things have not gone well, that individual would regather and plan in a better way for the next day morning, because being extraordinary is all there in your daily routine and the habits which you inculcate. I'm sure, friends, you'd definitely have found this video, piece of information or research from my side useful. I would request you to pass it on, press the like button, press the share button. Please help your friends who need this kind of information, and also comment and give me feedback. What is it that you would like to hear from me? Thank you, friends.